Going on, everybody? We're out here on the job that never ends. So I got hit with 2 more right-of-ways that we have to clear, and this is what we're going to clear in. I think they pretty much said connect the dots to the biggest freaking trees in here. Like in these boat arcs, these cedars, all this elm, all of it has to go all the way back. Hopefully we won't come up on a big old copperhead in here. It goes all the way back through this. If you can see the flagging here and there, I got to clear inside the flagging. But the thing with clearing this is I can't take these big trees out with the skid steer, so I've got to clear extra to get the track hoe in here to clear these out. You know, and then it's big cedar here, another big boat arc there, but that's right on the line. I probably ain't gonna mess with it. And then we got this wash here to contend with, and we're still going, we're still clearing. Here's a stake right here. For a survey guy, made his control points. More flagging. Got to cross this dip right here. Made him walk this last night. He's crossed this dip here. Another gigantic boat arc. It's got to come out. Lots of sawbriars, and it goes across this wash in front of me, and there's a fence way back here in the back. We're going to go all the way to that fence, and then it has to cross a creek. It's probably about a 25-foot drop off, and then it's got some clearing on the other side of the creek. And I told them, you know, here's the deal, I'll clear everything on this side of that creek, but it's probably going to be best for the utility contractor to clear whatever he needs on the other side. So it's probably just best for the utility guy to do it. It's humid. It's supposed to be a heat advisory. It was 104 yesterday here. We're sorry for the close-up, I had an itch. We're running the SVL 95 with the cool flow on it and the battle axe. I sharpened the teeth. I'm gonna set a couple things down right quick so I'm not carrying them all over the place. So sharpened the teeth. I've done a little clearing already. I had to clear a path for myself to even get in here. So, because this is on the low side of the silt fence, I can't knock the silt fence down. So I went way up here on the high side and tracked over a couple of posts and came in. This is not finished product right here that you're seeing. This is just me getting a goat trail in here to work. So, I've already cleared this one this morning. This is for a storm drain that goes through here and goes down to that same creek. It starts, there's a stake right there and one right there, and it follows 2 stakes coming down through here. And this is part of a much bigger job that we've been on for forever and ever. So we had 8 inches of rain here last week, so that shut us down for a week. Today's the first day I'm actually going to do anything. I don't know if you can see real well, but way back down in there is some water, and that's where that creek is, and it's probably it's probably a 25-foot drop, give or take. So you know, this here is done as I need it to be. They're going to come in here and dig it all up and put RCP in and build a head wall, and put down here they'll put concreted in riprap so it doesn't blow the side of this hillside off whenever it starts raining good. So, you know, it's just kind of stuff I get to do. So I'm going to I guess I'm going to get started mulching here and get try to get a camera set up somewhere where I won't smash it. But I'm gonna be working on this probably. That over there took me about an hour, so maybe 2 hours. So I probably started at, yeah, I started at 8, so that took me 2 hours. So we're gonna work on this here, and like I said, I'm gonna have to clear a lot of extra because I can't get to everything. I sure can't get that right there with the skid steer. That's just too big. You're talking, you know, like a Prime Tech 200 or something like that, maybe. That's a big boat arc, and boat arcs just suck. You know, the cedars, it'll obliterate the cedars pretty easy. That's a big cedar there. I don't know, I might try that one. And I'll probably delimb some of these boat arcs as I go through. You know, I'm not giving mulching instruction videos, but I like to knock them down standing. I hate fighting them on the ground. So if I can get up and get into the top of something, it reduces the amount of time I gotta jack around with a tree. So like I said, I'd rather get them standing. But that's enough of me talking. I'll get a camera set up and we'll see what we can do. flax has been a really good mulcher. Probably got 500 hours on it or so now on the original teeth, which it's about due for replacement. But you know, with a little bit of patience and a little bit of time and a little bit of room to work, you can actually take down some really big trees with it. Really big stuff. Some of my other videos took out a bunch of diseased oak trees, and there was some, you know, 12 to 16 inch diameter oak trees in that video. So you know, this big dry cedar that I just got through taking down was, I don't know, it was probably a 10-inch diameter cedar tree. I'm letting the machine cool off a second. As hard as I'm working it, the engine coolant temp gets on up there pretty quick. Haven't had any problems with the hydraulic temp because we have a cooler on the roof. So I'm fixing to get back here and knock off all the leaves and twigs and everything like that off the hood, and let it cool off a couple minutes and go for another round. I have not had it. I've never had it up in the red at all, but it does. You know, it gets on up there. But you just kind of have to keep an eye on it and back out of it when you need to. So I'm gonna try to get as much of this cleared today as I can, and then get the track hoe in here and rip the rest of the big ones out. It's gonna be pretty rough. I'm gonna have to clear a lot of extra ground just to get in here and work with the track hoe. So it is what it is. All right, so I've been mulching for about right at 2 hours, give or take, and we've got you know, we've got cleared across here. These two big trees right here, this boat arc and that big gnarly one there, got to go, but that's the job for the track hoe. And like I said earlier, somebody's saying, well, the particle sizes are big and this, that, and the other on this mulch. It's because they're going to come through here with a track hoe and dig all this up, so I'm not really worried about processing it down too hard. You know, we can see what we're doing a lot better now. We've got this drop off right here that I can't really not really going to be able to navigate very well with the skid steer, and then it just really dives off into an abyss back there. So I'm going to go around, go all the way back out where I came in, go around, go down the far side of the property and see if I can get, probably can't see too well, but there's a big creek, or, you know, it'd be a wet creek when it's raining. There's two big dead trees right there in front of me, right there and there. Behind that goes back to level ground, and I need to get over there. So I'm gonna go out and come back in way over there, and this is pretty much where I can get to with the skid steer. And as you can see, I'm outside the boundary. There's a white flag right there, one right here in front of me. So there's really not much in here to mess with. We'll just knock it down with a track hoe and go. But I'm going to see if I can get like I said, the ground levels up back over there, and see if I can get down right here and start working at the edge of this creek and work my way back. And then all that leaves me is what's right here to deal with the track hoe. And I might go put the bucket on and make myself a ramp or something to get down in here and work, but there's not that much in here to worry about. So so yeah, that's where we're at. So I'll go around back and fight my way down the fence line and see if I can get in there and get started at the back corner and work my way this way. Good stuff. And it's phone said it was, I'm in North Texas, it's hot. phone said it was 92, feels like 100 with a heat advisory. Yeah, I'd buy that. Humidity's 50% right now. Yeah, I'd buy that. There's not a stitch of breeze either. It's dead calm. It's not too bad here in the trees because you have all the shade, but you get out there in the sun and it starts to roasting you pretty quick. So we get out of here and get back around and pick up where we left off. Figured I may as well stop and fill up with some fuel before I go back around back. The thing's like a 26-gallon tank on this skid steer. I've been running 4 hours and I've already burned 3/4. When you put that extra mulcher load on it, it really eats fuel. I can usually run about 7 hours moving dirt, something like that, 6-7 hours. Running the mulcher, about 4. But so key to keeping your equipment running good is filters. 2 micron all the way. All right, so I'm back over here to this side of the property after filling up with fuel, and right there's the fence line, and I'm gonna go down this fence line, just fight my way down it till I can get back here where it's marked, and then work my way back to the creek. So yeah, lots of fun. All right, I just got through skinning this place up back here on the back side of this creek. There's the fence right there. There's white flag there, white flag there. This big boat arc right here's got to go. I'm gonna have to cut the fence to get across. That gigantic tree right there is a pecan tree. It is big pecan tree. I think it's gonna stay. Those 2 boat arcs right back here in the back have got to go. Yeah, I had to come way back up in here. Probably can't see, but there's a goat trail way back over there. I had to cut my way in. And then this beauty right here, this big boat arc, this big tree has to go. And it's split right here, has to go. And then you know, that's where I cleared 2 up there. Oh, that's muddy. Almost fell. So this cut right here has to be cleared out, and all I know to do is go put my bucket on and see about cutting me a trail up through here maybe. But the big track hoe is a lot different animal than the skid steer, so I think maybe he can just walk right down from up there down here and pull all these out and throw him behind him, and just come down here and dig, I guess dig beside these 2 here and here, see if we can lay it over. So, and I guess that's how I'd do it. And then I'm gonna everything from the skid steer over to this other big it's another big boat arc. I hate boat arc trees. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it out, even though it's not in my marked area of clearing. We're gonna have to have the room to wrestle El Jefe down right here. Like I said earlier, I think it just made it connect the dots. Just made it connect the dots to the big tree. Oh, here's a big one. All right, let's put a sanitary sewer pipe right in the middle of that bad boy. So I got probably another 45 minutes back here to clean this out, and then process some of this down, and then whenever Stephen gets back from cutting hay, we'll take these down, and I might just make another. I think these deserve their own video. I don't know what y'all think, but I think taking these bad boys down is not something I want to include in this one. I think I'll put it in a video on its own. It'll be worth it. So this is really pretty. I mean, it's really pretty back here. This is like 3,700 plus square foot houses is what they want to put back in here. I mean, you know, that's great, but there is a massive amount of dirt work. So, you know, good stuff.